So you have a niche, you found a clip, but now there's another problem. You don't really know how to edit it. And more importantly, you don't know how to turn that clip into something original, interesting, and much safer for monetization. In this video, I'll show you how I edit viral clips for YouTube Shorts, how I add my own value, and how I turn a simple clip into a short form video that feels more like real content instead of just a repost. So let's stop talking and get straight into the editing. First, open CapCut or any other editing software you like. And if you don't have CapCut Premium, don't worry. I'll leave some useful resources inside my Discord that can help you with that. After that, import your footage. For this example, I'm going to use an MMA clip. Then we need to add one of the most important parts of the video, the voiceover. You don't need to overcomplicate the voiceover. Just write a simple script that explains what is happening, adds context, or turns the clip into a small story. For example, this is the voiceover script I'm using for this video. Nothing crazy, nothing too complicated, but it gives the video a clear point. After adding the voiceover, I cut out all the empty spaces, pauses, and dead moments. I also like to slightly overlap some parts, so the pacing feels faster and the viewer stays more engaged. Shorts move quickly, so every second needs to have a reason to stay in the video. Once the voiceover is cleaned up, I turn it into a compound clip. I do this because it makes the timeline cleaner, and later it will make captions much easier to generate and manage. You'll see why in a second. Now I bring in my footage and start matching the clips with the voiceover. This part is not complicated. Just listen to what the voiceover says and place the best visuals over each part. If the voiceover is talking about a fighter, show that fighter. If it's talking about a big moment, show the most important part of the clip. The goal is to make the visuals support the story, not just randomly play in the background. At the start of the video, I like to add a light zoom in to create more movement and make the first second feel more active. Then I add sound effects and transitions. For this edit, I added a riser at the beginning, some glare transitions, and a camera shutter sound effect to make the cuts feel sharper. Near the end, I also made the video slightly gray because the voiceover was talking about the possible end of McGregor's career. So that little visual change helps match the mood of the story. It's a small detail, but details like this make the video feel more intentional. Then I decided to add one more attention grab at the beginning, a ding sound effect with a quick outline around McGregor's face. This helps the viewer instantly understand where to look, especially because in shorts, people decide very quickly if they want to keep watching or scroll away. The final thing I do is generate captions inside CapCut. This is another reason why I made the voiceover a compound clip earlier. It makes the caption process cleaner and easier. Captions are important because a lot of people watch shorts without fully focusing, and good captions help them follow the story. After that, we basically have a short form video that is much more original, more engaging, and much better than just reposting a random clip. This edit took me around 10 minutes to make. I would also add background music, but because this is a long form tutorial, I don't want to risk copyright issues or have problems showing the final result here. But enough talking. Here is the final video. Everyone is talking about Conor McGregor's comeback right now, but Max Holloway might be the worst possible opponent for him. Max has stayed active, he's still sharp, and he never stops putting pressure on you. That's dangerous for Conor because this comeback only works if people still believe the old Conor is there. But if Max makes him look slow, tired, or outdated, this won't feel like a comeback anymore. It'll feel like the end of the Conor era. Let me know what you think in the comments, and in the next video, I'll show you how to upload shorts properly with the best settings and a few tricks most beginners miss.